This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first. Make your coffee to perfection. Expect nothing else. Do you like to make yourself a hot cup of coffee to start your day? We have both whole bean and grounded. Also great for all you iced coffee if not a hot kind of person. Even make yourself a frappe to quench your thirst. The best tasting coffee with espresso. It's only $18.99 plus taxes for a 12-ounce bag. Buy 1 to 5 bags and shipping is only $7. If you spend over $100, shipping is
Can't hear you. We're having some technical difficulties. While Woody's getting himself situated, I'm Bear Down Mike. Just going to talk about the game, about Eberflus, and the future of this team. People are just listening in. Flus was fired the day after Thanksgiving. Thank God. Bears are breaking the cycle. Never done that in the history of the Chicago Bears since they've been in the league. And now Thomas Brown has his opportunity to showcase his talents, I would say. Make it interesting. You know, he has a chance to do something Flus never did, go on a be an away team and beat a team on a Sunday. Flus couldn't do that. So now Thomas Brown has the opportunity. Let's see how he does. Kind of excited for the guy. You know, it's a big opportunity to be promoted within a month, twice at that. So let's see. Kind of interested in where Flus is going to go to next season. If he's going to be a DC somewhere, he's going to go to the college. Guarantee he's out of Chicago by now. Because some angry fans don't want to deal with him.
No. Then we don't have to wait till next season. I was mad. Amen.
Come on, you guys. You guys got any comments?
All right.
Any questions? Well, what do you figure out what's going on with his side? Oh, let's see what else. I do not have the injury report yet. I'm sure Woody has that. Okay, apparently I got to move now. I'll be right back.
Mike, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Woody.
Oh, it's up in my headphones, so I'm gonna have to go from the phone. All right.
Okay,
Well,
man.
thanks for turn this down. All right. Yeah. So a couple of things, like Mike says, Eberluz is gone finally, and promoted Thomas Brown to intern head coach, and they actually moved their wide receiver coach to OC. So Mike, about the Thomas Brown. Now,
Yeah.
if they go after a head coach, and I was asking this on the rant,
Mhm.
would that be a demotion for Thomas Brown?
No, not really. If he comes back as the offensive coordinator, that's really a kind of a promotion because he started as a passing game. He was promoted due to incompetency within the organization, right?
Right.
So if they were still here, he'd still be a passing game coordinator if they were still here. So, but it still would be hell of an opportunity because if he continues to do what he's doing now, come next season, he's going to be looked at as a head coach potential.
Let's see if we got any chats yet. Yeah, I know, Matt.
Yeah, man.
No, Ken would have kept talking the whole time before I got my mic started. So yeah, now the rumors today, actually a trade for Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, I am all down for it. Because think about it, we already know what we're getting from Shanahan. Do we know what that first round pick is going to be like? Is it going to work out? We don't know. You know, it will all come down to price. What's it going to cost?
Right. I mean,
I guess it's going to start off with 2 first. I'm assuming.
but Kyle Shanahan, you know, this is probably ever since he was coaching for the 49ers, his worst year, obviously with all the injuries and stuff like that. I mean, McCaffrey's out for the year, Ayuk. So, I mean, we got him this weekend. They're still favored by 3.5, so they think it's going to be a close game, but Niners pulling it out. You know, even with McCaffrey out, they have Mason in there. He filled in good with McCaffrey.
Well,
but
Mason's out with injury too.
Oh, so they had no running back. So because he was
Their,
playing last,
third
he was
string.
playing last week. So
Yeah, they're playing their third string guy.
and yeah, so it's I don't know. I don't want to trade for a head coach. I really don't. There has to be somebody. There has to be somebody out there, you know, that could you know, not fill in, but take us, you know, I want to be at least 4 or 5 years with a coach, not like the last couple of coaches, like 2 years, 3 years, and we sucked every year. So,
yeah, I agree. It's a pipe dream. You know, you don't say so you got to make the call though, just to ask. Now, if he was fired, you throw the bag at that man.
right.
You try to get him here. The thing is, with these big name head coaches, with the are they going to be worried that they're only going to be here for 2 years, 3 years because of the dysfunction of the organization? You know, I mean, they let Eberflus go and do his press interview, and then 2 hours later, he was fired. Right? That should have been a conversation. Like he should have never been doing that. So it's just, and we don't know who's actually making the decision on the head coach. Is it Kevin Warren? Is it Bowles?
Well, they had an interview with both of them, Warren and Poles.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
mutual, but I
But
would
see,
I
I would let Poles do it.
see now. I'm the opposite. I know Poles did a great drafting job getting players in and stuff like that. Do I trust Poles to get our next head coach?
It definitely needs to. You would have to have that conversation with Kevin. I think George is just write the check. Just write the damn check. Just stay out of it.
Right.
But you got to think of the coaches in the North. Dan Campbell's a mean son of a bitch. Very good coach. The guys fight for him. LaFleur is just smart. Never has a losing season. Same with Kevin O'Connell, the great coach, offensive minded. We need somebody who can compete with those guys. Do we really see 17-year-old Bill Belichick? Yeah, he's a great leader. How long he's going to be here, though? We don't know. We don't need him. Mike Vrabel, guess what? We also means we're going to go to a 4-3, right?
See,
we're going to change the defense up.
I wanted not Vrabel, and these. I think Ben Johnson's going to go home if he gets a job, Carolina.
I don't even want Ben Johnson because that O-line ain't coming with him.
No.
I don't want to even want him. I don't want a first-time head coach. We went down that road twice now, and it hasn't worked out.
So if our offense is, we can't win close games, obviously. But if our offense keeps it close every game, with Thomas Brown half the year, it reminds me of Flus last year because when he was calling the defense, the defense soared the last half of the year. If they keep Thomas Brown at offensive coordinator, I would like a defensive coach again. And then maybe Thomas Brown can bloom Williams. So
you also take that risk of if he does bloom Williams, Thomas Brown may be gone, and we're not good at finding offensive guys.
Right, and he's not going to go. Everybody was like, "Oh, he might be a head coach next year." No,
he's not going anywhere.
No, he's not.
He would literally have to win all 5 games, take us to the playoffs, and go deep into the playoffs in order to have a shot at being a head coach. And then by then, if that's the case, you might as well hire this some bitch.
So that's the what we're going to be wondering what's coming up with with the coaches. Obviously, we won't know that probably till the end of the year. I wouldn't mind seeing Kellen Moore there.
Yeah,
if they fire McCarthy, he might take that job. Who knows? But I can see Kellen Moore blooming Caleb Williams as well. Now, it's like I said, it's a toss-up. If McCarthy gets fired, he might take that job.
The Dallas job, yeah. If he offered,
because he's in Philly now. I don't see their playoff or their coach going anywhere. But who will he go back to Dallas? I don't know. But Kellen Moore with the Eagles offense is just doing a great job. I hate to say that.
Yeah,
so,
but if you're a head coach wanting to go to Dallas, do you really want to put up with Jerry Jones? That's the problem. I wouldn't want to deal with that guy.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna. What's up, Ken? I'm having technical difficulties on the computer part.
Yeah, we were at dinner and I saw it, so I came on and I was the one who was on not right now. So I fixed you guys, got the chat up so you guys can interact, got the background for you, and I was going to answer one thing: the interim head coach becoming the full-time head coach. The history of that working in the NFL is about 0.
No, don't work out.
Well, that's why I said it's damn near impossible because, like I said, win all out, go to the playoffs, go deep. When has an interim ever done that? Never.
Well, he can't
So
go
the
to the
chances
playoffs.
that-
We're eliminated, but
Mathematically, we're not eliminated.
yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
But is it
okay,
honestly going to happen though? No, we don't. It's not going to happen.
In
It's not going to
reality,
happen. So
in reality, we're eliminated because so much would have to happen that
yeah,
it never
a lot of
will.
teams have to lose.
But no, I saw today because I got Chip's Wi-Fi, obviously, because I'm here with you. Poles and Warren are going to be handling it. The McCaskies are
Oh.
staying out of it. My vote's still for John Gruden, but who knows if John Gruden will become available.
Yeah, I don't. Man, there's a lot of coaches out there, but
I don't want a college coach.
no.
Okay, whether it's a first-time coach, a college coach, a coach who's already been, here's the criteria that they're probably looking at. How do you fit with the talent that we already currently have? We're not retooling a team based off your wants and needs for your style as a head coach. Whoever the head coach is going to be it offensive minded or defensive minded, there's two criteria actually. One, what's your track record of hiring a coordinator, be it offensive or defensive, depending on what kind of coach you are. And two, how do you fit the players we have? And in other words, I'm not getting you new players. You see what I'm saying? We've already spent a lot of money and time on this team. It's ready to go. I just need a coach I can plug and play, that I can bring a coach in and they can automatically, year one, hit the ground running. There's no rebuild, there's no restructure. It's what's your structure going to look like? How does it fit the current roster? And that's going to determine whether that's going to be part of the criteria.
Well, that's going to be hard because a lot of head coaches coming in, they want bringing their own guys. They want to trade for players. Some of the guys they like. We are
but you've got
be the head coach.
You've got the quarterback. You've got the quarterback. You've got the main pieces. Sure, you can bring a guy or two in, but they're not going to retrofit a team for a coach at this point. The team is built to go right now.
Well, that's what I was saying about Mike Vrabel. He runs a 4-3 instead of a 3-4. So that's not, that's changing everything around.
Not going to happen then.
Yeah, we were talking about the Kyle Shanahan. Could he be traded for? And I was saying I would do it in a heartbeat because you know what you're getting out of the coach. He's going to be here for a long time because we don't know what a first round pick is going to be like. We don't know if he's going to be any good. So it's
like I said, that first round pick, I would take the best O lineman out there. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's the thing too. The draft, he's not going to change the draft strategy based off the coach. Here we already know it's going to be in the trenches, right? Round 1, round 2, they're in the trenches. They're not going to be drafting a running back. We probably won't be drafting a receiver. Probably won't be drafting a linebacker. All right, maybe. I could see some defensive backups at linebacker, cornerback, and safety throughout the draft. But
definitely the safety.
Skill position players know, and whatever head coach is going to be has to fit the personnel group that we have today to win now, because you've got a lot of money invested. It's a solid team with an eighth ranked defense in the NFL, an offense that's ascending. You're not going to want to take steps back. You want to go forward immediately. And there are very few exceptions to that policy. Gruden you take regardless. He's a football guy. He'll make anything work. And he's got a good track record of hiring OCs, DCs, and stuff like that. So he's the no-brainer. Everyone after that, it's a question mark. But I just wanted to get you guys set up. We're gonna go do cruise ship things.
It looks like you're at a Mariners game.
No,
in the background.
This is actually Jimmy It's actually Margaritaville Cruise Lines. They own 2 ships. We're on one of them. It's a very, very laid back atmosphere, as you can imagine. There's Jimmy Buffett playing 24/7 on this boat. They don't upsell. They're not trying to upsell you all the time like the other boats are. It's just come here, relax, get some sun, relax, drink, have fun. And we just got back from dinner, and now we're gonna go around. There's only 2 shops on the boat and a casino. And the casino is even. A lot of boats, the casinos right there in your face. This one's kind of buried out. So we're gonna go have some fun. But no, it's the Margaritaville. Pretty cool. We cruise out of Tampa this time, and that's where this ship is based out of. So it's pretty cool.
All right, we'll have fun.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be back when you coming back, Ken?
We get home. I'll probably be home by the second half of the Bears game on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna try to get in here and set you guys up for Sunday morning show. I had this show set up. A couple things popped I didn't like on X, so I'm gonna try to fix it. But that's why I get Ship's Wi-Fi.
All right, bud. Have fun.
Yep,
Don't jump.
Have a good one. Never.
Yeah.
All right, bud.
Except my wife here might push me if I keep getting on these podcasts. See,
Well,
so all right,
Yeah.
I'm out.
see you.
What anything happening to you? You
Yeah.
disappearing.
And by the way, I would be a better head coach than Ken would. I would get to the fucking point, and
Yeah.
be 3 a day. It would be 3 a days, and yeah, I'm a dick.
Flus would be
I'm an
with
ass.
Ken.
Yeah, I'm an ass. So yeah, that's the coaching situation. It's just hard to say right now who we would want. There's people
Oh,
guessing. They're guessing and stuff like that. And you guys don't agree with me about Ken for head coach? No, I just said I'm a better guy, more football knowledge. I got him. I got this team.
I'd be like
So-
the Sean McVay of that team. the young stud.
Yeah. So the first injury.
Oh, what happened? Froze.
Difficult. Can anybody hear me?
Oh, there we go. I'm back.
Can you
I
hear me or not?
Yes.
All right. I have a little bit of an echo. I don't know what's up with my phone.
My screen just froze.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you hear an echo from me?
No, I don't hear an echo.
So I don't care if I'm frozen.
No, yeah, you're fine. See, oh, head coaches, right? We're talking about head coaches.
Yeah.
You and I would definitely be better than Ken.
But
Ken would be fine going 4-13 or 7-10 for 10 years. I love messing with Ken. No, like I said, I definitely use those picks and go after Shanahan because I know who I'm getting. He has the connections to get a good DC. You know, maybe he keeps Thomas Brown as an offensive coordinator. You know, oh, there you are. Still can't hear you, bud. Matt, I'm gonna ask you a question. Who do you want as head coach besides Ken? And Steve Colt Kmet will never go to the Packers because he's a Chicago boy and he hates the Packers just as much as we do. Let's see. Matt, first 3 picks are in the trenches. Our new head coach, Ken, says, I do think our first 3 picks should be in the trenches. That 2 offensive linemen, a defensive tackle. Go and find maybe find a defensive end. Opposite Montez Sweat. There's Woody. Nope, can't hear you, bud. If I could read lips, we'd be okay. I can see that. Same here, bud. Woody is I guess he's gonna vote for Ken now as head coach, and he's gonna be the DC. No, actually, you know what? Better yet, Woody, I know what he's saying. He wants a Penn State head coach. Anybody from Penn State to be the head coach because he loves Penn State so much. Now I'm just trolling Woody. So, Matt, you want an offensive guy. Okay, give me an offensive coach. What if Brian Daboll got fired?
Nope.
Anybody be interested in him? No, there's the echo, Woody. You got something else that's playing. That's why it's echoing.
What the fuck?
Rock on. Ken Williamson, Mike DC. No, I'm more of an OC guy. No Daboll. Wow.
What the fuck?
You
hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. No echoes.
All right, I'm gonna have to log back in then when it's almost done.
Yeah.
All right. So I heard the Penn State, go fuck yourself. Brian Daboll, no.
No.
I just don't.
Look what he did with Josh Allen. No, he took Daniel Jones to the playoffs his first year. Daniel Jones sucks.
Oh man.
No, not Ryan Day.
No.
No, Ryan Day. And don't let anybody say Lincoln Riley either. Here's another the Bucks OC, Liam Cohen. He's doing great with Baker.
How about the Bills OC?
Who's that? What's his name? Damn it. I just talked about the Bills earlier today with a buddy of mine. I got a buddy who wants a former Bears player to be head coach. And I said, Ron Rivera? Are you nuts? He's like, no. And he's like, Olin Kreutz.
Or Peanut Tillman.
Does he really want to leave the FBI?
Yeah, no. And then Robbie Gold just got hired back at his high school today for coach. So, but we'll see who the coaches is. But
Jim Brady.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said about the injury report, DJ Moore is on it. He did not practice today. Roshan Johnson has a concussion. That's why they re-signed Dimitri. So he's going to come up and run some balls on Sunday if Roshan doesn't pass. So yeah, we have some injuries. 49ers do have injuries as well. But we don't know.
Isn't Debo out? No, it's Ayuk that's out for the season.
Yeah, Ayuk, and then McCaffrey's out for the
He's
the
out.
year, and Mason's hurt, and so
The
really they only have. And Jennings is he's
biggest,
doing pretty. Yeah, he's pretty solid wide receiver. Obviously they didn't play good last week against Buffalo. It was like a nor'easter up there. So I think honestly, maybe Minnesota. I think this will be the last time I might pick the Bears to win. I might pick them to, but that's going to be at Minnesota. So
I'll pick them definitely in San Fran, just because San Fran's riddled with injuries, and
right.
against Seattle. Because Seattle, I'm not really too scared of Seattle.
Hmm.
They're what, 7-5?
Yeah, they lose.
Who did they just play? They just played the Rams? They beat the
No,
Rams.
they played. No, the Rams beat the Chargers.
That's right.
Seattle just beat the Jets.
The Jets, yeah. By 5, 26-21. They should have squashed them easily.
See if I can log back in, so at least I can listen, because I'm going to have to end it. Please don't echo.
So we got injuries. They have injuries. DJ Moore can't go. That's gonna be hard, because who you have behind? Who's behind DJ? Is that DeAndre Carter?
Carter. Scott hasn't seen the field at all this year.
He wasn't even dressed against the Lions.
Right.
If I think Scott needs to get some playing time, not a heavy dose, just get something, because you drafted the kid for a reason. He's your speed. He's got speed. He just lack of opportunities. It's a deep wide receiver room. He's what, 5th on the list? Because I think Carter's even before him.
Matt, you really think Ken would be my bitch?
Oh yeah, Ken.
Do you owe him money, or hey Matt? Do you owe him money or something? Are you still pissed off at me because I whacked you in fantasy? What's going on here? Oh yeah. So those are some injuries going into Sunday's game. It's at San Fran. It's a 4:25 game.
Yep.
So we'll have to see what happens with that. Now we'll just briefly, because there was no show last week, we'll briefly go over the Thanksgiving Day game. Yeah. Well, what I said is that in the beginning of the year, the Bears got to be two-half team, not just being killed and then coming back and then getting our hopes up and then they shoot us in the ass. Yeah. So we got to jump on these teams and let our defense, play their game. Because when some of these teams that are winning, their defense is lax, and it seems like our defense was just plain out tired. Our third down percentage, the last 3 weeks have been, or 2 weeks have been better. So I like the play calling still. There were some slants that I haven't seen all year that were being called as well. But I mean, couple, DeAndre Carter's, what was that the week before that he fumbled?
That was the week before. No, that was the one he called off and they
hit his
got
thigh.
at the 1, but his foot was on the line and they never called it. So he should have went to the 20.
Right. Yeah, they showed us some aerial views of that, and I did see some green. I was like, they ain't fucking overturning this call.
Hey, Caleb drove us out of that area though. He drove us
but
out.
our rush defense is not good. We gave them up over 75 yards in the first quarter.
Yep.
So I don't know what's up with our rush defense. So,
hopefully Eric Washington has an answer to that. I want to see more blitzes. We don't blitz. Kyler Gordon can get in there, and Jack Sanborn can get in there. Like, I want to see some more blitz. You know, and is even Purdy even playing? Because he's injured too, right? Is
Purdy?
he playing something? Yeah.
Let me check the injury report. Hold on.
But the game, the Thanksgiving game, we gave up a lot of 3rd and 17s. We gave up third downs in a lot of yards that killed us in the penalties. You know, Cole Kmet took 2 blocking penalties by running into the defenders. You know.
Yeah, you know what? That second call, the second pick, was like, come on, man. That defensive back just ran into him, and those were 2 big plays too.
Yeah, and then Tevin Jenkins with the hands to the face.
Yeah,
you know, it's just penalties that's killing the team.
And
we got bailed out on that pass to DJ. He was being held.
And when Keenan Allen's helmet got torn off, come on, you got to call something.
That's a face mask. Oh yeah, all day. That's why he threw the ball at the ref and got that 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, so yeah, it's stupid. Actually, we outpassed Detroit, maybe because we were losing and stuff like that. But I was really impressed. We had about 80-some yards only. They had 194.
We had no run game.
Yeah.
We paid all this money to DeAndre Swift to run the ball, and he can't even find a gap.
All right, let's see
if I was Brown, I'd make Roschon my 1 just to see how it goes.
It won't hurt.
Make him the future back. What else? You're losing? You have an opportunity to see what you can do. See what Roschon can do as the featured back.
So the Bears had 6 players that didn't participate in practice today.
Okay.
Keenan Allen, his ankle. DJ Moore, his quad. DeAndre Swift's quad. Roschon Johnson's concussion. Ryan Bates is still out with a concussion, and Elijah Hicks' ankle. He was sidelined. Kevin Byard, his shoulder. Darnell Wright, his knee. Coleman Shelton, his knee. Were all limited. And let's see, for the Niners had nobody. Everybody practiced today.
Oh, shit. Except for the ones that are out for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. So
the missing Darnell Wright, that's going to hurt. Kevin
Byard,
because our backup secondary is so bad. You know, they get beat. Kevin or Stevenson gets picked on all the time. You know, who else is Hicks is back there? He's okay, not great. I mean, we're really missing Brisker.
Yeah,
big time.
So it's another two games, right, left, and who knows after that?
Yeah, he may sit the rest of the season. DJ Moore not going. That just means guys got to step up. That's all it means.
Yep.
We can't say, we lost this game because of injuries because we've been losing.
Yep.
So they can come out and get a W. Says a lot of times, Brown, hey, you know what? Our last head coach couldn't win on Sundays or be the away team to win. You got one step on them.
Right.
DeAndre Swift, he's out with what is a quad, you said?
Quad. Yeah, he didn't practice today.
I think him and DJ will be ready by the game, though. I think they're going to play. I think they'll be ready. It might be limited, but I think they'll play.
It'll be warm.
Yeah. Be nice to get out of the cold for a little bit. Well, they played in Detroit, so they're in a dome.
Right.
Let's see what else. What else is there to talk about?
I mean, Caleb Williams, you know, he's
Yeah, he had a great game.
yeah,
3
you know,
touchdowns.
no, yeah, that's the good thing about Caleb the last half of the season is he's not been turning the ball over.
Yep.
So that's a good thing. But they had a that fumble was just crazy. That had to be like somebody hit a helmet and popped up on Jamar Gibbs.
Yeah.
I would like to see a no turnover game turn into a freaking win, but
yeah, they definitely capitalized on that fumble. That's what I think they came back and scored. They just with Flus, it was play it safe. Let's not play to win. You know, well, we would have been really upset if he was going for the win and said, "Fuck the tie." I don't want to go to overtime and take that chance again. Let's go for the win. Would we really be mad at it? Probably not. If he was aggressive enough, but he's not that type of coach.
Last 2 out of 3 weeks we had either the to win or tie, whatever. 30 seconds on the clock with 1 timeout. It's like the Bears are reminding me as the survivor of the show, and somebody gets voted out and they have an immunity idol in their pocket,
right?
And they're like, yeah. So I mean, it's just like the Super Bowl with the Patriots and Seattle. When at the 1 yard line, I would have gave it to Marshawn Lynch if I was Roshan or if I was Russell Wilson. Yeah, and he threw an interception. I would have been like, no one's telling me something. There's 10 seconds on the ball. At least throw the ball down.
Yeah,
and maybe get another play in, and get a little bit closer. But he didn't even have a chance. I'd rather him kick a fucking 60-yard field goal than lose like that.
Yeah. You only need 18 seconds to get your field goal unit out there to kick. That's all you need. So you have plenty of time. You could have ran the ball, called timeout, run it again, get the hell everybody off, set your field goal unit up. And then we could be talking about a different story. But Flus doesn't play it that way. He seems to be okay with everything. He liked what they did. He doubled down on it. And then he was fired immediately. Thank God. We told Ken for the longest time now he needed to go now. And the thing is, I heard they were talking about polls wanted him going after the New England game.
Yeah.
And McCaskey said no.
Yeah, McCaskey said no. Yep.
I mean, that's the thing, George. You're not a football guy. Nope. You love making those kind of decisions, don't you?
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't know football. He's surprised he's at the games.
And they really do run it like a mom and pop shop.
But Caleb's rubbing on me a little bit, but not there yet. I mean, that dime throw to DJ Moore.
Oh, right in the.
I was like, wow.
Basket.
It's like that was like a perfect over the shoulder pass catch. I was like, oh my God. I was like, holy shit.
Well, I was talking to my buddy, and we're comparing Justin and Caleb. Specifically the one play where he ran out, he drew the defense in, and it just little 3-yard pass to DJ Moore for the first down, right? Remember that play?
Yep.
I was like, if that was Justin, he would have just ran it. That's the difference. Justin would have ran it. He would never even tossed it to DJ. Caleb is getting poised in the pocket. He's doing a hell of a lot better. Getting that ball out, going through his progressions.
He's still got everything. Yeah, he still has to stop that. When you don't have anything, get it at least past the line of scrimmage. Throw it out.
Right.
Can't take these sacks.
Away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That last play, there was nobody even blocking.
No.
I don't agree with the QB draw there. He should have just thrown it away as soon as he saw them coming.
Right.
I just, and that's coaching. That's on Caleb too. He's got to know how many timeouts there are. But when you don't know, somebody should be in his ear screaming at him, use a timeout, or tell him, Flus, hey, he's not getting it. Call a timeout. And the fact that nobody did, not even even the guys that can't even call timeout. You think Keenan or DJ, somebody screaming like, hey, call a timeout, somebody's saying something, and the fact that nobody did that's all their fault.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it falls on the head coach because he should know better. Who's been in the league longer? He's been in the league 16, 17 years. You should know better.
Right. See, listen, I used to be a quarterback for my county. It's a flag league, but it's still football, and we play. We have 5-on-5, and even if I don't know how many timeouts we have, people are screaming. Okay, everybody knows that Caleb Williams doesn't have a right to do an audible now. It's coming from the headset. That should go through the headset too. Is the timeout? Thomas Brown, either Eberflus could have known that. Throw the ball down, spike it, whatever. That was just. I think Eberflus knew he was going to get fired, and he wanted to do that. Who the hell knows?
Maybe he did know. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm going to end it this way." It doesn't look good though for him.
Right. So I don't know.
He'll never be a head coach in the NFL again.
No. He might go back to like a Nagy, like an offensive coordinator or something.
Yeah.
I didn't agree with Eberflus.
That's another person who'll probably get a head coaching job again. Nagy.
Yeah. He should stay as a coordinator. Should stay coordinators, plain and simple.
Yeah. That's not how the league works, though. See what else about the game. Like I said, third downs was a huge problem. We couldn't stop. They were 3rd and 22. We can't even stop them to convert the first down. It's like, God, you guys are killing me.
And that's the offensive line, man. That's the offensive line giving Goff time.
Yeah, and not making adjustments, letting Jameer and David run everywhere they wanted to. We gave up 89 yards to David.
Right.
Something like that. And then Jameer had almost over 100 or something like that. Like, that's insane. And that was close to this, the first half alone.
Yeah, they had 75 yards, over 75 yards that first half.
At one point, they had more first downs than we ran plays.
Right. So we had more passing yards. They had more rushing yards, which surprised the shit out of me. But if your running game's running really good, you won't need passing. But that sets up play action and all that shit. But
my bud gave up this interesting point about Ben Johnson. Why did he go away from the run if it was working so well?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did he allow the Bears to get back in that game?
Because I have no idea.
Now it's a different story, right? Now it's a negative thing. Like, bro, he's right. Mm-hmm. They got back in the game. They knew they stopped the run. He went. Actually, this went away from it. Trusted Goff more. There should have been picks that Goff threw. There should have been picks that Caleb threw.
Oh, that Kyler Gordon dropped that one in the end zone.
Yeah. And then DJ missing that. Yeah, it hit him in the shoulder, but it was in his hands. Yeah. And it popped right off. And that should have been intercepted. That's not on Caleb, but he's got to hit Caleb or DJ in stride. But hey, that's in your area to catch. That's in your catch radius. You got to make those.
So I see. We all seen some good things. I thought actually I picked the Detroit to win 34-13. They averaged 31, 32 points a game. I mean, they had 23, but they've been killing teams. But on the other hand, it's a division game. They always play tough, like we played the last 3 tough division games that we honestly could have won, or we don't know about it, because we could have tied it at least. We should have beat Green Bay, blocked field goal, but it is what it is.
They made a play.
Yeah. And then Minnesota, I don't know about you, but me and Ken disagreed. I don't give a fuck in overtime. I know that the first score touchdown wins, but our defense was on fire. I would have gave Green Bay that ball first. And then, yeah, because we weren't scoring touchdowns really that game, only at the end, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? But if we had a field goal, they still had a chance. So I would have took a chance and gave them the ball and let us see if we could stop them and we can go down and kick a field goal because we're not scoring touchdowns. So,
trust
but a lot of
the defense to make a turnover and give us a shorter field. I get what you're saying.
Right.
No, I'm with you on that.
Who knows? I mean, a lot of people say no. Overtime, you get the ball right away. So,
well, it depends on how your defense is playing. They were keeping Jordan Love threw a pick. Christian Watson had a hell of a game.
Well, that's about it. Those two passes that Christian Watson fucked us.
Yeah,
that long pass was just a luck throw, and he caught it. Double coverage. Jalen Johnson did slip, but you did see where he slipped. Christian Watson was still ahead of him.
Oh yeah.
So those
he's about two steps ahead of him.
Yeah, those two plays fucked that game up for us. So, but hey, it's they Green Bay played good. Minnesota, let us come back. That was amazing. Last 2 minutes, and then
almost a Cinderella story.
And then Detroit was ahead of us the whole game and stuff like that. But we made a run on them. But I want to see Bears leading going in the fourth quarter.
I'm sick of the slow starts. Why are we scoring in the third quarter with 4 minutes left in the third quarter? Why are we scoring now? Why is it taking so long? Why can't we have a run game? Will you find it extremely difficult to believe you and Ken disagree on anything?
Well,
Woody and I agree on a lot of things.
This is the thing about Ken is that I like the guy. He's a good guy, stuff like that. He's military, and he's retired and stuff. That's good. He did his time, but I know more. I'm realist. I'm not saying Ken's a homer, but he likes to. I don't know. I don't know if he wants to make a show better and stuff like that, just to disagree and then give his point. But I'm just a better person and very sensitive, emotional at heart, and I'd be a good head coach. Hire me. Absolutely.
Ken loves having his opinion and doesn't like hearing other people's opinion.
Yeah, it's all right.
And that's fine and well. We just proved him wrong, but he's opportunist, right? He likes giving guys the opportunity to redeem themselves. Gave Flus all that time, and he still believed he's like, they got a top defense. Okay, it's not resulting in wins though.
I'll ask Ken next time he's on the show. I'm like, Ken, all your analogies about the Chicago Bears games this year, Bears team this year, has been wrong. No coaches being fired midseason. Well, we fired 2.
That's breaking the cycle.
Yeah. Caleb Williams getting us in the playoffs because of that firepower? No. Our offensive line is actually better last year than this year, believe it or not. Last year, we were number 1 in the league on first drive touchdowns.
Oh, and Ken lives for PFF grades.
Yeah, we are last in the league in points in the first quarter. Last. So,
which really boggles me because he complains about our offensive line.
Yep.
Right, but then he's like, "Oh, look at the PFF grades; they're great."
I don't care about individual effort.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's a team sport, bud.
Yeah, I don't believe in individual. Yeah, they do that just for stats and stuff like that. But I'm looking at team stats. I'm looking at wins, and This is the most excited I've been watching Bears football going into this year. This year, I was excited since 2012 with this team. And look, we only have 4 wins. We lose this week, we're eliminated totally.
We're eliminated, done.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think right now we have 12th pick.
I thought I think it's 12th, 13th, something around there.
Yeah, we were 14th 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So,
go get
I
yourself
don't.
one lineman. Go get a center. No,
so
not a
hopefully,
center.
hopefully not another Joe Alt comes out and he gets picked at number 5.
Please don't take a wide receiver. Don't take a linebacker.
Right. I mean, we missed out on Sewell. That would have been a steal for us. And look how he's doing in Detroit. And he tried to pass too, and 4 guys tried to tackle him. He wouldn't go down. That was always good to see.
Yeah. The balls on that team to have him throw a pass. The fucking nerve. Damn, only the fucking Lions.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So we'll see. We have about 3.5 minutes left. We'll be back Sunday. I can say it. Oh, it's awesome. 12 p.m. Eastern. Oh my God! Thank you.
11 p.m. Central.
Oh my
11
God!
11 a.m. Central. Sorry.
Yeah, you said p.m. Yeah.
11 a.m. Central. Because Woody can't tell time.
You're right. Yeah, because Eastern is the bestern. So yeah, we're going to be giving our prediction. We're going to give our predictions. We do play at 4:25 in San Francisco. We give our predictions, and if we have some time, we'll do the predictions of the other games as well in the division. See how, because it's still a fight, and Minnesota's the shock of the league. Everybody thought they'd be in last place, and they pulled another one out of their ass on Sunday.
Yep.
So
Arizona.
Yeah, hats off to them. So it's a 3-way fight for that division. I said in the beginning, Detroit and Green Bay would be fighting for a division, and at the end of the year, Detroit will win at least by 2 games. So I think they're only 1 game up on Minnesota and 1 game up on the NFC number 1 seed as well over.
Well, real quick, we have a game tomorrow night, Detroit and Green Bay. Who you got?
It's Detroit. It's in Detroit. Detroit's going to be pissed off how the game went off last weekend or on Thanksgiving. So I got Detroit at least winning by 10.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
I hope I end in a fucking tie. Screw them. Sick of Lions fans thinking they're hot shit because they've been good for the last 2 seasons. Come on. SOL, you guys going to choke at some point. That's the way you guys do it. You're going to talk shit about us. We're going to talk shit about you. Packers, same thing for you. You're going to blow it somewhere.
Right.
So, may be the toughest division.
Right. Yeah, this is the toughest division. But Sunday, come join me and Mike. We'll still be here. Mike, the producer, got caught at his job, so he should be there on Sunday.
Predict how we're going to lose. Safety. I'm picking safety.
Safety.
We're going to lose on safety.
Everybody, we'll see you on Sunday. And thanks for joining me, Bear Down Mike. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'll get that fixed up. Everybody, it's been commenting. Thank you very much. And bring your questions and your predictions on Sunday. We'll see you Sunday at 12 p.m. Bear Down.
Bear Down.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning in to real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.